Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be talking about how you can earn a passive income that allows you to pretty much purely live off dividends and dividend income. Just imagine you sat on the beach on holiday doing what you want to do and you're just getting paid to do that. Like, honestly, it's a dream come true. And I just want to say, like, honestly, I don't understand why in schools and colleges teachers do not teach it, basically. They're in class and they're talking about, imagine, can you earn a dividend income? How you do it through investing? But they don't. They do algebra. They do Pythagorean, whatever the thing is, theorem. I can't even say it still. You know, this is what I don't understand. People don't teach it. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video and you want to learn how to do so, then tap that like button. It actually helps YouTube push this video out. It also allows me to show that you're loving the video. And it means that we can all learn together and basically go through this journey of investing. So, as you can see in front of me, we have one of the SCHD ETFs that we are invested in. And of course, we need to know what our goal is. And you can either want to retire early, you can retire at the age of 30 and 40, or it could just be that you want some extra income coming through into your pockets. Now, of course, dividend investing can help that. And maybe you want the power and ability to someday quit your job to live on that dividends. We need to know how we're going to do that. So we're going to try and break that down today. So before we get started, we need to know how much we want a year being paid into. So I'm going to use about $60,000. I know that's based in America's average costs. I know countries and all that are different, but as we invest in dollars, even though I live in the UK, we're going to use the 60,000 as a benchmark. So, as we need to consider, so our monthly expenses, so you think how much money you need to live comfortably per year. So I know some people can live 30,000 a year, while others who want maybe a bigger house, cruise lifestyle. Typically, I would love that right now. I would love to be able to do that. They might need a little bit more, maybe 100,000 coming in each year. But for today's example, we'll just use 60,000, which I think is a nice middle ground. So once you have the number figured out, we basically want to know how we need to get there. So in the very first step to start investing, and if you're not already, this probably would be a good time to have a look. And I'm going to pick, of course, like I said, SCHD ETFs, which I would just easily love to use because you don't have to worry about picking a stock, picking something that goes very volatile. So we need to see how much SCHD pays. So as you can see, it's at $27.76 per share. So the dividend yield for that is 3.58%. So if you run the maths, which I already have prepared, 60,000 divided by 0.0358, which makes it the percentage, you're looking at about $1.6 million invested in SCHD to be able to live off 60,000 per year. Now, of course, you can change this number down. So if you want maybe 30,000, you only need just over 800,000 invested in HHD. So it can work depending on how much you want, but of course, each number it will be different. So I know, just stick around, but because I know what you'd be thinking. You don't have over 600,000 plus lying around, because that's okay, because I don't either. All right, but this is where compound interest comes in. Okay, so let's jump over to a website that I love using, which is Smart Asset Investment Calculator. So, we can start by having, let's say, 1,000 invested already. And let's say we contribute 1,000 each month. Now, I've used a rate of 10% because that is the average return of the stock market. And I'm going to give 20 years to grow. So, just gone the age of 20. I think, just once I'm about 40, I will love to see where I am. And that investment will be worth 766,697. So pretty much I'm making a lot more money than I ever thought I could. And that's just from compounded interest. because this is the reason why I love this website. So as you can see, we started off, and of course we were contributing, and we only earned $670 of interest in the first month. But if you look at the last ever month that we invest in, we actually earn nearly $525,000 interest earned, and we've only contributed 240,000. So you need to think, actually, we've pretty much doubled our money in the space of 20 years. So this is why investing now and investing early is a good way to start. Even if it's small amounts, like, let's say we invest 300 a month. So that's what we're doing at the minute. In 20 years' time, okay, I'm only getting 235,000, but that's pretty much more than something. It's something to actually go, well, actually, that's a good amount. Okay, it might not be the 800,000 we need to live off dividends, but it's a start. You think $300 in 50 years' time, right? Okay, 30 years' time, maximum value, still 700,000. I just speak on the age of 50 then. I'm not in retirement age, but once I do retire, I can make my portfolio actually worth to live off. So, as we've gone and studied how we're supposed to do this, this is why, like I say, you need to start now. Get your money working, get your money growing. Don't jump into SCHD if you don't feel like SCHD is for you. Do your own research. But to me, dividend investing is like one of the best ways to create passive income. Whether you want to retire early or, just increase your income. Like I say, the key is to get started now. But like I say, just figure out what your annual income goal is. You choose your stock or ETF with the solid yields. So for me, SCHD. Invest it in consistently and make sure you reinvest your dividends. You don't have to reinvest in dividends, but if you do, it makes the compounding a lot easier and a lot quicker. But I hope this video has helped you. Be sure to like and subscribe, and let's hope we can enjoy this journey together to become financially free. See you on the next one.